President Trump tonight abruptly canceling a planned trip to South America to focus on the U.S. military response to the suspected poison gas attack in Syria.
It will be met, and it will be met forcefully.
The 24 to 48-hour window given by the president now closing. Complicating matters, NBC News has learned the Russian military supporting Bashar al-Assad has been jamming some U.S. military drones flying over Syria, seriously affecting American military operations, according to 4 U.S. officials. President Trump consulting U.S. allies, including Britain, France, and Israel, weighing a multinational operation. U.S. officials tell NBC News they expect a broader assault than a year ago, when a barrage of Tomahawk missiles damaged parts of a Syrian airbase. Among the options under consideration, an assault on the Assad regime's command and control sites and other Syrian military targets, or a wider attack on regime targets, as well as Iranian and Russian military assets in the region.
Last year was about sending a signal. This year is about destroying actual Syrian capability. We need manned aircraft. It will be a high-risk operation.
To serve as a punishing deterrent so Assad doesn't strike again. Peter Alexander, NBC News, the White House.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.